Talking exclusively to Channel 9 about her inspiring story that brought her to the Charlotte area and the message he has to others who may be in abusive relationships.
The brother of 43-year-old Shatara Courtney wants people to know his sister was way more than just the victim of this shooting on Hammermill Drive in Harrisburg Monday night.
First thing that comes to mind was a hard worker.
He says the mother of four worked her way up from manager of a Georgia Waffle House to a regional manager position she took about a year ago.
And that afforded her to go to Charlotte, North Carolina.
But Darius told me as Shatara thrived in her professional life, she was also the victim of domestic violence at home.
I believe she knew on the inside she needed to get away because that's what she was doing. And I believe that's what brought the murder of my sister.
The Cabarrus County Sheriff's Office says Shatara's partner, 47-year-old Willie Wembley, shot her Monday evening and then got into a shootout with deputies and police before he died by suicide.
This was a guy that set me down after the first incident to tell me how much he loved my sister because he knew I wasn't going for it.
But Darius says Wembley only got worse over the years.
I'm angry and I'm sad.
Her brother believes Shatara was trying to get out of the relationship.
This incident happened at the house that she was going to move into. So ain't no telling how he got there, if she invited him or he followed her. She was trying to get away from this man, and he, being the coward that he is, couldn't help it. He couldn't take that.
As loved ones try to process this tragedy, Darius says it isn't enough to just be a listening ear for domestic violence victims.
Try to figure out a way to be more proactive, to be more involved, to be more present so things won't escalate like they have with my sister.
In Harrisburg, Jonathan Lowe, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Now, we found court documents that showed Shatara was also trying to get away. She had recently won a $10,000 judgment against Willie Wembley last October for unpaid rent and other bills. Advocates who work to help those experiencing domestic violence tell us that when victims try to leave abusive relationships, that is when they are most at risk.
The studies tell us that it's about 78% of the domestic violence murders happened because she left or was leaving. But in reality, it's much higher than that. It's just not reported at that higher rate. But it is extremely dangerous. And the victim may not know how dangerous it is because it may not be until the act of her leaving that she realizes that she's in trouble, that she's in grave danger.
We want to share some resources with you. Safe Alliance can help victims create a detailed safety plan to make their exit. And abusers can also get help or intervention before things escalate through the IMPACT program. That number is 980-721-72.